There's a look at one of the most iconic sports venues in the lower 48, built back in 1957 under the title of City Stadium. We are at Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. No team means more to a city than the Packers to Green Bay, and this was the scene a few moments ago as the green and gold made their way out of the historic tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with Matthew Stafford and the Detroit Lions. Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. Terrapin, this is Ty Johnson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. 2nd and 10. Stafford going to give this one off to Johnson. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Tackle made by Kevin.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Here's Stafford. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. And that gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll hand it off now. Johnson with a burst, a first down and more. And now nothing but green ahead of him. And he does take it in for the touchdown, but a flag on the field, and I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. Space to maneuver at the 40 and all the way up to the 45-yard line. That puts a good dent into their first down setback. It's a pickup of 16.
You really like milking this clock, don't you, man?
On 2nd down now, it's Johnson. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46.
The tackle made by Christian.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him diagnose a play and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 7 yards the pickup. First down, Detroit. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
Ball carrier.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
From the 50, Stafford. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Galladay. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Gain of 13.
Terrific catch and a big chunk of yardage gained by Kenny Galladay, and that's exactly what he does. That's why he's so dangerous downfield. Highest average yards per reception among NFC receivers in 2019 to over 18 yards per catch. He has the length and really has a nose for the football, especially when they put the ball in the air and he goes up and gets it.
Now this will be play number 8 of the opening drive. It's 3rd and short. Now a handoff. Johnson. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Just enough to get the first down there with a 1-yard pickup.
And the Lions first down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Johnson. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34.
Jair Alexander.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Stafford. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 20-yard line. It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit. First down carry here for Johnson. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Carry for Detroit.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13.
He was brought down at the 13.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
And it's 3rd down.
Stafford on 3rd down. This will be caught at about the 6. And he gets the first down yardage.
Don't worry, you ain't going to be able to stop my offense. You weak,
down
boy.
at the 6.
They're
able to convert on third down, and
weak,
that
and I'm gonna
sets
get
up
me a
a first and goal.
That's the end of the first quarter.
We're scoreless after
I'm
one.
shit on you.
The Lions with the football here to begin the second quarter as they go to work on a first and goal.
I'm up here milking the goddamn clock. You want to play at the game like this? I can play with the best of them. I'm not in a hurry. I'm a very patient man, and I don't fucking lose. Jesus can suit up for you, and I'm going to whip his ass, too.
They'll try and run. This is Johnson.
That hit stick on your
and this
ass.
is going to
Teach you a
result in
lesson.
losing yardage.
It's coming.
They're driven
It's coming,
back to the
boy.
8-yard line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and that'll make it second and goal.
Second and goal at the 8-yard line.
To Johnson again. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be third and goal now.
Dude, stop milking the fucking clock, bitch nigga. Matter of fact, you hold up. We're gonna settle this shit right here, man. Yo, Kamish, please tune into this game, man. This dude is milking the clock, bro. Real talk, he is milking the clock in the first quarter.
The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Big play coming here. It's third and goal. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up fourth.
This defense
You better go for it. If you don't go for it, they'll fucking kill you.
Ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
But it's beyond 4th and 2, so you got a punt. Then dude up here milking the fucking clock from the first quarter, bro. Letting that shit tick down to 10 seconds before he even hiked the ball. Before he even break the huddle, I'm sorry. Watch this damn boy, Kamish. I see you just logged in. Watch this, man.
For the field goal try.
Every play.
Right hash here should be an easy
He's breaking the huddle with 15 seconds left on the play clock. Come on, man.
And the 13-year man puts
Now I'm going to make
it
it pay for that shit. He should have scored. I'm going to make him pay for this.
So still no
garbage.
touchdowns in the first half, but we do have some action on the scoreboard with the field goal.
So
I don't know. I ain't tripping. He's trying to play some long-ass game that he had me wait for fucking 30 minutes.
And if you don't come away with 6 points, you feel like it's a disappointment. In a game like this one, being able to kick field goals means you're right there, and then you're just looking for that big break.
Gonna lose today. Now I'm fucking pissed off. When I get pissed off,
So
I put my foot on people's necks.
of remaining in this first half as the kicks away.
About to kill you.
And they will watch this one land in the end zone. That'll be a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
Watch what I do. Come out here in a 3-4 defense. I'm going to eat your ass up.
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a
Don't run
first
that
and
weak
10
ass 4-6 defense on me, man.
25-yard line.
Dives all fucking day,
Now
boy.
the man from UTEP, this is
4
Aaron
yards,
Jones.
I take it.
And from the 25, they work this to the
I get the ball
29,
at
a
half,
gain
too.
of 4.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6.
I like cover 2. It's very easy to fucking spot.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. Making the catch is Sternberger. 7 yards there and a first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
Mess with the right.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. There'll be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
You want to play a long game? I'm going to make you play the long game from behind.
Working with 2nd and 5 now. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
Get out that defense.
Aaron Jones.
Call it no more.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line.
Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he's got this down to the 35. Jones.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensing the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it works very well there for a first down.
You can't disguise that. You can't disguise it. You have to cover that too.
At the 35-yard line. And he's going to drop this off to Williams, complete. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
A 6-yard pickup.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
2nd down at 4. They go back to the ground with Jones. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score.
3rd and 3.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his 2nd week of the regular season.
I can't read a defense, bro. Stop playing with me.
Complete. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Only the Titans converted more red zone opportunities into touchdowns than the Packers last year, and they've got an opportunity here, 1st and goal. Now Jones. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the line. And give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Second and goal from the 1. They'll try again with Jones. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown.
What's my name?
Aaron Jones, his first touchdown here of the new campaign.
Now you're in trouble. Because the way you play, you ain't scoring. Oh, man, missed that kick, man.
And this is up and good to make it 7-3.
Packers 7, Lions 3.
I get the ball at half, up by 11 points. You ain't coming back. Listen, you ain't coming back now. You down by 4, you can't come back. Told you, I ain't losing, man. I hate being pissed off. I hate that. I'm from my character. Give it time, you stick to it. You running late, you communicate.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone.
Then you won't have the audacity to milk the clock in the first place. Teach you a lesson, bro. You got the right one today. Let me get my picks. Come on, put it in the air. So I can score before half. You ain't got a choice. You got to pass it. Let's go. Stop playing with me. You'll come out in a run formation to pass the ball. You ain't got no deep threats. Let's go.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
Stop playing with me, man. I'm going to call timeout because I want the ball back.
For them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back, what a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football.
I'm going to make you pass it. You're going to do what I want you to do today. And there ain't nothing you can do about it. Yeah. Let's get that.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. To throw is Stafford. Screen play, Johnson.
He had no combo. They all got broken up.
He couldn't break free, and it's 3rd down.
Timeout.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
I want the ball back.
Stafford. He's going to launch this thing.
Come on, Amos.
Downfield.
SWAT. Get out of here. Play with me, bro. Play with me. Punt that ball.
Scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there.
I know every configuration on this game. I know every sticks. I got stick skills, bro. Don't play with me.
Instead, you saw the
it looked open, didn't it?
Not. No penalty. And before
Let's get this. I'm scoring.
It's 4th down.
I'm dropping 7 on you again. Did I get the ball back at half? Yeah, I'm going to coast through this win.
He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away.
It's out of bounds. That's all I need. Let me show you how you rework the sideline.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard
show you how we work these sidelines. I'll take 3, but I want 7. I'm going to take 3, but I want 7. These fools are game, bro. They still out there.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor.
I'm going to take all that right there.
Try and move the ball and get
I'm going to take all that right there.
You got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are in the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He's got this complete to Ryan Switzer.
That's how you work these sidelines,
fellas. He's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
48-yard line.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. He's going to fire one one deep over the middle. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Ryan Switzer, the one he was looking for. And now it's second down. Well, prior to that, he had hit his first 6 passes to start the game, so on a nice little run to begin.
It feels like this offense has carried its dress rehearsal into the game. You know, because you do practice it, you do go through it. And
he rifles one that's intercepted.
Got out there.
Picked off at the 15. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past
Madden
the
gave you
35.
some bullshit. College is nowhere out there.
Offensively, when you see cover 2,
Sorry,
the thought has to go through the quarterback's head.
Come on, bitch.
Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw. Otherwise, you see what results? Interceptions.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line.
Yeah.
After the interception, here's Stafford. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
Play calling rudimentary, bro.
Defense thus far, and able to keep this offense from creating a major dent on the scoreboard.
Able to force the incompletion, but still waiting for that game-changing play. You feel like it's coming, the first sack, the first turnover.
In a sense, they're playing old-school defense right now. The new-school defense is what you said, taking the ball away.
They try the left side with Johnson. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football.
How to feel to know you can't do shit.
No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
3rd down.
Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2.
Down Detroit.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Here's Johnson. He's been busy this afternoon. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. So why
you keep trying to run the ball on me? You can't run the ball on me, bro. You got, what, 20 carries for 30 yards? Stop playing with me, man. You're wasting my time. And you trip.
Coach.
Lucky you got that pick. Like I said, Jesus, the Holy Ghost, God, the Trinity, they couldn't help me. I'm the motherfucker alpha
in the 3rd quarter. And that going to hit in the end zone as we restart things here in the second half with a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
Man the zone.
I like the
what
way
you
you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay.
Get off me.
But in order to get
a big seam, and he might go all the way. Touchdown, Packers.
It's my man.
Aaron Jones.
Don't run them exotic ass nickels and sugars on me. I'm going to kill that. I can't be beat, man. Like I said, out of 10 games, I might lose 1. And if I lose 1, I lose by less than 7 points. And that was because I messed up. That's if somebody's even on my level. And you, my friend, are not on my level right now.
is calling it in the right situation.
I'm mad, man. I'm really mad. I don't believe you try to irritate me like that. That 30, almost 30-minute wait. Then you had the audacity to milk the fucking clock in the first quarter, bro. That's crazy. Like, who does that? Get that ball. Lucky you got it. Who does that? Now you getting a raft of hellfire and brimstone thrown upon you. Even though you walking through the valley of shadow of death and you fear no evil. I'm not evil. I'm a black hole. Suck your ass up. Let's go.
He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always.
Still gonna try to run the ball on me, man?
Ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll try to get the offense.
Yep, he's still trying to run the ball on him.
And they'll blow that one up back at the 16.
I'm gonna blow that shit up all day.
Officially, it's a
ring your bell,
loss.
homeboy. Break out your Bible.
11 at the 16-yard line.
2nd and 11. Back to throw, Stafford. And this one caught by Travis Kelce.
You better quick hike me. You better quick hike me.
But now they face 3rd down.
Moving a little fast, moving with some purpose now. That's what I like to see, young boy.
Because that was a take what you can get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Stafford now to throw. And it's complete to Kelce. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
All them weak-ass trades you made to get your ass
good for 23.
Let's go.
23 yards.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they
Game
said
is
it with a
already
chuckle.
over.
They called him old reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a 1st down.
Stafford on 1st down. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other.
You ain't gonna be able to stop my offense, so I suggest you move like you got somewhere to be.
The slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Again, it's Stafford. It's Kelce on the ground. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
A 3-yard.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though.
Look,
and he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
Darnell,
3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
That's a tremendous group effort there, because when you talk about offensive lines, the best ones, talk about guys that play in harmony, in sync, and getting things done, and they did that on that play.
Yeah, especially on 3rd and 1. Got to be in sync, and they were. Pretty nice work defensively there on the first down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple.
34 yards.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Second down and 8. Here's Stafford. And he's got Amendola on the connection. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Complete to Danny Amendola. A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Stafford. And he'll find Galladay. That's complete. Touchdown, Detroit. Kenny Galladay, 33 yards. yards. And the Lions have got it back to a one-score game. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
Game
no,
over
there's
anyway.
nothing to correct at all.
Up,
You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone.
Call that Jesus Hail Mary audible.
You're going to need it. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game.
Matt Prater to kick off for Detroit.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
I'm God, nigga.
And this will not be fielded. It's a touchback and comes out to the 25.
25-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown.
Weak-ass defense on me. Stop playing with me, bro. I'm going to make you call timeout, too.
Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
And they get him down.
Call timeout.
He takes it across the 40.
Yeah, call timeout.
11 yards there, first down.
So many times someone's success is the product of a lot of things coming together really well. And for Aaron Jones in 2019, it all came together for him. He stayed healthy, was on the field for all 16 games, got handed the ball 100 more times last year, and as an end result, broke 1,000 yards in a season rushing for the first time in his career.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
And Charles, this infraction is going to be against the offense. False start.
Sometimes you have to get up to the line of scrimmage, make sure your team is set before you begin your cadence.
A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Now they'll throw with Rodgers. That's complete to Lazard. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
19 more yards.
I remember when Al Lazard came out of Iowa State, many questioned his speed and wondered if he could separate from defenders downfield. He got pressed into action in the middle of last year due to injury for Green Bay and wound up second on the team in receiving yards as he developed and got better each and every week. Remember that Monday night game against the Bears, partner? A late touchdown and a big comeback victory.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Another nice gain. 13 yards that time and another first down.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing. Slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown.
Play calling is flawless. Told you, boy. Walk on water and piss wine. You want some?
Season all coming in this game. Well, the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Extra point try now for Crosby.
Now you better hurry up here.
It's good, and it's 21-10.
You give me a 1-point lead, you might as well go ahead and throw in the towel because you're not coming back.
We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
That's what you did. Y'all watching this, y'all hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. When you playing against a guy who want to milk the clock on you, that's what you do. You put them points up on him on a hurry, and you watch him struggle.
And this carries into the end zone.
You watch them struggle. You put points up on them fast. And you just chill. Just coast the rest of the game. Because their offense, they can't do anything. And that's why he in the trouble that he in right now.
Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Johnson the intended target, and that'll bring up second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. And he's got Fitzgerald. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Shit, because you know I'm in man.
First grab for Fitzgerald. He's got a first down.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. On first down, it's Stafford. He finds his man, Johnson. Nothing on that one. It'll be second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained. So they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Here's a 20th carry for Johnson. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, got to make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Here's Stafford. Quickly to Kelsey, and taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. But correct me if I'm wrong, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Yes,
that's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
And I know how to run a 3-man front stop.
And things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
Been doing it all game. You still trying to run the ball.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
Yes, it is. Come on, Larry. Come on, Larry.
Completes it to Fitzgerald. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
Fitzgerald.
Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. On 1st and 10, Stafford. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
On 2nd and 10, Stafford. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. The Lions passing game in sync now. They've got another first down. Stafford looks to throw again.
Get that ball, man.
Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Travis Kelce, the all-pro tight end, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd and goal.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. Running from the gun, Johnson. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. It'll be a gain of 2.
Playing for pride. Pride never beats me.
To the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got it 3rd and goal now as they try to punch in a late touchdown. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
Prater's kick is good, and that'll make this an 8-point game. So you knew one way or another that they needed the 2 scores. They get the easy one out of the way. Now they'll get the ball back, hopefully.
Yeah, and the question is, how do you accomplish that? Do you onside kick it? Or since you have all 3 timeouts, do you kick it deep? To me, I'm playing field position with all 3 timeouts. I kick it deep and try and pin them back there.
25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a 1st down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Now a good running play here to start the drive. That'll net them 14 yards as they pick up the 1st.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. He's got the 1st. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. On the counter, here's Williams. And brought down.
Busting your ass with a counter, bro. Out of every formation.
Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. And they'll get this down to the 10. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. Only the Titans converted more red zone opportunities into touchdowns than the Packers last year, and they've got an opportunity here, 1st and goal. Buying time to his left. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt, the head coach. He wants them to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
Taken in the end zone. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
You better stop milking people. You know, next time you play me, you better come prepared to play, bro. Don't keep me waiting no more. I don't like that shit. I ain't mind waiting. I was cool with it.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
In the first quarter.
Or you pick something
ain't no
that's a
sense.
staple for you and should work better and try and execute that on the way
playing
out the
for
door.
pride,
Maybe
bro.
get back to base and feel a little bit better as you end a ball game that's been a frustrating one for you.
We'll see if they go back to base. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
You ain't scoring, man. Stop playing with me.
Stafford gives to Johnson on the draw. And boy, from up here, I don't think Johnson got there. No, he did not. And now we're going to get a timeout.
You're not going to score, bro.
Pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. They're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They run. It's Johnson. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
Today's final score.
So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without